was awesome. Thank you so much, man. That was
Thank
awesome.
you, guys.
Really good.
That was so fun.
Guys, welcome back to the Encore Club. And today we are joined by a very special guest.
A very special guest indeed. I love you already.
Yeah, he's come on with so much energy straight away. And so welcome, Winter Andrews. Woo!
Woo! What the fuck's up? Oh, can I swear? Am I allowed to swear on this?
Of course, go for it.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay. I know most places have like a maximum quota of swear words. I think I have a minimum quota, so that's good. That's very good.
That's all good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. We have no issues with that whatsoever. In fact, to be fair, a lot of people tend to ask that question about halfway through, and then they swear once, and that's it. So
Yeah.
Oh,
a little bit refreshing to have someone that actually swears.
perfect. No, absolutely.
So for anyone who doesn't know much about Winter, let me kind of spill the beans a little bit here. So Winter is an actor, a songwriter. You were born in Hawaii, raised in Tucson, Arizona, and currently living in LA. Is that?
You have nailed it. You have absolutely nailed it. There's also a short stint of North Carolina in there, so I've kind of been everywhere. And then wherever filming takes me. So I also feel like at the moment, like I'm in Atlanta. I was in Kentucky for some reason before that, which I feel like no one should ever be in Kentucky, with apologies to Kentuckians.
Well, ask whereabouts in North Carolina, because we've had a couple of guests come on of recent that have,
Oh yeah.
and they're quite big guests to be fair. That
Yeah,
have
we have.
both been from near the. Is it Charlotte in North Carolina? Is that North Carolina?
Yeah, that's North Carolina,
Yeah.
yeah. No, so I was at a school called Elon, which is kind of by like Raleigh and Greensboro. It's kind of in that general area by like Duke. It has the distinction of being, I think, the most beautiful college in America,
Nice.
and like maybe okay at being a few other things, you know.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
I know North Carolina because we've discussed it.
Every episode we have someone from North Carolina on. This comes up. So
Oh,
Michael
Is that-
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's
Michael
where he
Jordan.
played ball. You know?
Mhm.
According
love
to
that, I
Space
love that.
Jam.
That's-
The original Space Jam.
which
anyway.
is the Bible on what Michael Jordan got up to in his life, clearly. So.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the official standard.
yeah, the peak of his
Exactly.
career.
Okay, so let's kind of dive into Winter's background a little bit with some questions, if you're down for that.
I'm down. I hope Winter is as well.
I'm sure.
I think yeah, I consent. Yeah.
Good man.
I'm
Great.
happy that you consent.
Is Winter your real name?
It is my middle name. I've rearranged things a little bit. It is legally it is Andrew Winter Gleckler. In my entire life, I was like, why didn't you just name me Winter? Because I was named after basically my grandpa. He raised my dad. I'm not actually related to him, but he was Henry Winter Griffith. Such a powerful name. But he went by Winter. So like whenever I was a kid, I was like, every time I like name myself in a video game, I'd be like, my name is Winter, you know? Yeah, I just got like, I think I got tired of hearing people be like, what's up, Gleckler, in the hallway. It's just a terrible name, you know? Or like, I'd like walk into an audition or something and like, be like, hey, welcome, Andrew. Andrew, hey. And now like when I walk in, it's like, what's up, Winter? You know? It's
Yeah,
It's
like this.
got the wow factor.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. All right, cool. All right. Well, that wasn't actually in the
That
questions,
wasn't in
but
the questions at all, but I love it.
I haven't
Oh,
said-
great. Well, yeah, there's the backstory.
I
There you
needed
go.
to know. But you go with the real questions.
I'll start off with a real question. So, in The Mystery of Her,
Oh, yeah.
you played Cameron.
Very good.
It was your feature film debut.
Correct.
What was it like stepping into the lead role for your kind of first major movie?
It was so cool. It also felt like a long time coming. I think I'd only really been in LA like 3 years at that point, auditioning and doing the thing. But I'd been like really going after it, like training for a while before that. Like been in college, went to college for acting, basically, for theater. But so so part of me was like, had expected to like fucking book some huge role right out of college. You know what I mean? I have to leave college early to go do the thing. Instead, it's like, oh, it's taken me like 7 years, but it's like, okay, I was fucking 23 or 24. That's a great start. You know what I mean? So part of me was like, okay, I'm ready. It's finally time. But the other part of me was like, oh, this is like this is scary. I remember like getting to set the first day, and like I'd done like little indie shorts before that and things, and usually it's like 3 people in someone's garage with like a little like holding like this kind of stick with a camera on it. That's kind of the extent of production quality. And you get there and it's like there's like a big village of people. There's multiple trucks out there. There's like all these PAs like run up to like, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm like, oh, hi, like you can just talk to me like a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was jarring. I do think honestly the part of it that was most shocking to me was the difference in treatment of like being a lead on a film that like had some budget. Because like before that I was like in the theater world, and like I said, the indie short world, where it's like you're just there to play. I've done things where I'm getting paid $100 a week and I'm sleeping on a broken box spring. So it's like, and you're cleaning the bathrooms in between shows or something. So it's like, then suddenly people are like, may I hold your jacket? Do you require water? I'm like, I'm okay. So that part was definitely jarring, but it was so satisfying. It was like, it's a very powerful thing, like to be on a film set, because it's a very finite, it's like summer camp, but it's very intense. So that was very magical, and you grow a lot, you learn a lot, you get close to people very quickly. You're all kind of in this one little magical thing together for, like I said, a finite period, and then it's gone. So that was a long answer, but it was really cool, just magical.
That is cool.
That is
Like you said you studied acting at school or college.
Mm-hmm.
We did the same with music, and we came out and it's like, why are we not famous musicians?
Right, exactly.
You persevered with your career.
There was people, like people in our class and everything that went on to be like big, well-known musicians, or at least in the UK they were. James Bay was in class with us.
Yeah.
Tom O'Dell.
Oh shit! Oh
the
my god!
The Kooks went to school with us as well. So it was
Yeah.
like it was a kind of breeding ground for
We were just
success,
shit, I suppose.
but it was more that like you went in and the first thing they told you when you got there was like, none of you are going to be famous. Like, drop that idea.
Yeah, right, of course.
Calm down. You're not here just to get famous. You're here to learn.
Totally.
And so we went on to do things like kids' nursery rhymes.
I tried to live a rock and roll lifestyle, but
You very much did.
Listen, that's pretty rock and roll.
yeah, but just didn't have the musical ability to back it up in any.
You
shape
did
or form.
until you tried to live the rock and roll lifestyle, and then you lost it
That's what it was.
out of it all the time.
Yeah, I gave it a good
That's
crack.
funny.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
never.
just like, oh wait, drugs do affect me. Huh, I can't really play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing a guitar, just like, why have I not got any hands?
Right, exactly. What song are we on? Fuck.
It was a bit like that. It was a bit like that. But anyway, enough of my
Sorry, go on.
my
No, I love it.
misty past. So Winter, back to you.
Mhm.
You made your TV debut in June 2023, I believe,
Correct.
as a serial killer in Law and Order. Is that right?
Totally. That is
Good.
correct.
Now, how
Yeah.
did it feel stepping into that role and playing such a controversial character?
That was so fucking cool. That was also my first time auditioning for Law and Order, which like I don't know if you guys like over in the UK know this, but it's like it's almost like kind of a joke to actors in a good way, but it's like, oh, what's your Law and Order role? Like everyone's done Law and Order, you know what I mean? So I finally get the audition. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm gonna be like the pizza guy maybe if I book it, And then I start reading the script and it's like, wait, this guy's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? It's like, so like I start getting really excited for it already. And then, I send in my tape, I hear nothing, like no callback, no nothing. And then suddenly I just get a call. It's like, yeah, you booked it. You're the only fucking option. Like, we love you. I'm like, whoa. So that was so cool. And it was playing this like you said, like this really messed up serial killer, like a very broken person. Like I would say, like heavily on the spectrum to where it's like they've kind of lost all like ability to really communicate as a human, like never had that potential, you know what I mean? I don't mean to make fun of a person like that, but that's where this person was, and thus they just saw the world very differently, and like they had this great sense of like victimization, and they wanted just like revenge, and so they go on this like they like start a website where it's like a murder for hire website, but it's like hundreds of people die, like hundreds of people are like assaulted, and it's like this anarchist bringing justice to the world thing. And also say it was way fucking cooler than the pizza guy as an actor. You know what I mean? And in the same episode, I hang myself and live. I get shot and live, and I seppuku myself and live. So it's like
You what? What's the
So
puku?
I know what this. So you samurai sword.
it's samurai sword. It's Harry
Yourself?
Carey. Yeah, it's like this like suicide method that they would do, like out of shame or something, or like if their like warlord or their lord died, they would like it's like this ritualistic killing yourself where like you stab yourself, you move up, you get another organ, you move up, get another organ. It's like it's horrific. It's horrific. Yeah, but I survived. Yeah, but so all this to say, it's like I really got like the full experience where I was the big serial killer, like I was the series finale villain for like SVU and Organized Crime. I met like both casts. I got almost killed like 3 different ways. I took out a series regular. So for like a first time on TV, pretty fucking awesome.
That's so
Quite
cool.
a big. Yeah, that's huge.
Isn't it? I love that.
Oh, amazing.
I always say about people, and it's sad because we never had it, but like the moment where you realize, hang on a minute, my career is getting some traction here. Like we never had that. I find that fascinating.
I want to point you to our kids nursery rhyme YouTube channel that has well over 3 million views at this point in time, and it's still going strong. Although we don't do anything with it.
Don't take it so hard, man.
Look, it was so many years ago, and you know what's amazing is we still get 1,000 views a day, and we haven't touched it for like 3 years now.
That's true.
Which is like, but there's no
Listen,
money in
you've
it.
taken that.
I was it passive income? Question mark.
I would love to say yes.
No income.
No income.
Whatever. 25 quid in like what 3 years?
Yeah.
There's no money in kids YouTube, unfortunately.
Oh, got
What
it,
is it?
got
The
it.
law about the marketing or something?
You're not allowed to advertise to children. Is a law that was brought in as we started, and it was just like it
Oh.
massively.
Selfish little shits ruining this.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I
Like
mean?
let them have mommy's credit card. Let them go
yeah,
there.
exactly.
You know.
Of course they're gonna buy like the newest car, like the newest Honda
Fuck
Civic
'em,
or
man.
something.
Well,
Anyway, you mentioned briefly that you've done obviously theatre work before
Mhm.
being on the silver screen. So am I right in thinking you produced and starred in award-winning theatre in LA? Is that right?
That is, yeah, that's also correct. My God, you guys did your research. Well done. It's
Thank you
beautiful.
very much. What drew you to the stage and live performance originally?
Let's see. I think my parents had season tickets in Arizona to go see like the national tours that would come through. So I think I was just seeing those a lot as a kid in general. And I'd always get like, you know, hype seeing Lion King or something, or like now as an adult, I have zero desire to tap dance. I have tap dancing training, but like I don't ever want to use it, you know. But as a kid, I'd like see them doing the thing on stage and be like, just fucking flailing my feet around, you know. I'm like, I want to do that too. It was just, I don't know, it was just so alive. And I think also a lot of the movies I loved as a kid had like these bigger characters, you know, like you look at like Pirates of the Caribbean or something, like Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, or like even when I was a little bit older, like Inglourious Bastards. It's like I always liked things that were a little larger than life, and I felt like theater was that. I was never very drawn to like, I don't know, Disney Channel or Nickelodeon, or just like really intimate slice of life things. Now I am, you know, as an adult, my tastes have refined. But all that to say, I think theater, you see more of that. There's like this kind of outward, sometimes more bombastic thing. Then I was, like I said, I was just exposed to it because my parents were taking me. But that actually was kind of that show that I did. It's called Spring Awakening. Was I think really the biggest light bulb moment for me in my life as far as like wanting to be a professional artist. Like I always loved film. I always loved music, but it wasn't until I saw the tour of that coming through Tucson when I was like a sophomore in high school. I'd kind of like stopped doing the arts at that point. I was like in choir or something, just like out of boredom more than anything. And like there wasn't much. I'd like gone into high school. Like I was doing some theater like in middle school before that, but in high school there really wasn't anything good happening, and so I was kind of avoiding that world. But I saw this tour come through. I remember at the time I was also like this angsty little shit. My parents like, "You're going to the show," and I'm like, "I am not going to the show." Like, "You're going, get in the car," you know, that type of thing. And I go and I'm just like staring out the window, brooding the whole time, you know, 45-minute drive, and we go there, and oh my God, it just lit my soul on fire. and it's I don't know if you guys know the show, but it's this like it's based on this I think like play that was set in like 1895 in Germany, and it was incredibly controversial at the time. Even now, it'd be incredibly controversial. It's about like teenagers discovering like their sexuality, rebelling against religion. Like there's like stuff with abortion. Like I mean, it's very progressive and radical. But so it's this play, and then on top of it was this like basically like an ethereal folk rock concert, and I was like, holy fucking shit, this is. It was very funny. I remember having this thought of being like, this is musical theater for real. I'm going to go to school for this. And then I did. And I realized that was the only show like that. But all that to say, that show still lived with me. Like, and it was always like I'm like, I have to do the show. And so shortly after college, I got the chance to do it. And at this point, sorry, now I'm making a very long story, but I think it's a cool story. I'd always known, I knew at this point, right after college, I was going to LA. But I got the opportunity to like do this show in Virginia, like right after I think I just moved to LA, and they're like, want to come back? And I'm like, well, I'm going to lose a lot of money in my apartment, but yeah, I will do it for the show. So I go to the show, we do it. And like, basically like almost, we're just about done with the run. And the director's like, hey, by the way, I'm from LA, and we were thinking about doing this in LA, like right after this. Would you want to like be the lead again in LA and like help produce? And I'm like, is this the universe? Like, you know what I mean? And so I did it, and it went very well. Like it was like you said, it like won a bunch of awards. Like there was great reviews. Like all proceeds benefited Every Town for Gun Safety. It led to me getting my first manager. It also led to me getting my first agent. So it's been this like the show has been this incredible through line in my life, which is kind of why I've gone down this long rabbit hole. But
love that.
Yeah.
And you raised like over 10 grand for that, didn't you?
We did. Yeah, it was a very small venue. It was like it only fits like 60 people a night. And we had like 10 shows. You know what I mean? So it's like only a couple hundred people, but we raised a good chunk of money. So that was very cool.
It's amazing. And before we kind of go on to some, we call them icebreakers, but it's actually just kind of start to ask kind of more music-based questions.
Totally.
I want to talk about your music because we have been lucky enough to actually listen to it, to some bits of it, and it's beautiful. Like I think
I made dinner to it last night.
Did you really?
Wow.
I wish I was making love to it, but
music
I was making
to make.
Yeah.
What food were you making out of interest? Not fish fingers.
No, not fish fingers. It was like this seasoned chicken salad thing.
Okay.
Trying to be healthy.
Nice.
You know?
I mean, I like it.
It
I'm here
fit
for
the
it.
mood. It was like dim lighting, and I was like,
Pouring a glass of red.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, if you do make love to it, I do want to hear that too. Like I do want to
I'll record it.
it's maybe like feels a little sad to me for that, but I fully support you.
It'll just be the intro of the song, and I'll be finished. But anyway, what I want to know is, right? We had another cool guy on, and he was in Game of Thrones, and he was doing his music as well. Like when you were younger, did you think like I want to be doing that, or be a musician? I wanted to be an actor. Or is it something I want to do a bit of this, I want to do a bit of that?
Are you referring to Toby Sebastian?
Yeah.
So Florence Pugh's little brother came.
Oh, okay.
He was like one of our early guests at the podcast.
Did he kill himself? Oh no, he got stabbed.
He got killed in Game of Thrones. Yeah,
they all did.
Exactly. So yeah, sorry, carry on.
I said the same thing to him. Like when you were younger, did you want to be on the stage? Did you want to be in film, or did you want to do the music, or did it all just evolve together? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think honestly, I think it was kind of all together, especially looking back. It's like there's stints in my life where one was more dominant for sure, but I think realistically, like I was just always been so moved by movies and performances, and at the same time so moved by music. Like I don't come from a musical family, but like I just remember like my favorite thing ever as a kid was like when Iris would come on the radio or something by the Goo Goo Dolls, or like
favorite songs.
Yeah, just incredible. Like I just like would like literally like make my parents on the radio waiting for it to come on, you know? So like that, or like who else did I love as a kid that like really inspired me, or like Celine Dion, oddly enough, like Celine Dion and like Green Day as a child, like just nothing like made me happier, you know what I mean? So I think that's always been like a thing. I think I've been more active in pursuing acting for sure. Like that's always been like a much more serious thing where I'm like, this is what I'm doing. I am an actor, and like the music's always felt like this very quiet part of myself that I don't really advertise until, I don't know, now basically you guys are really some of the very first people to hear my music, so I'm very honored to be here. Thank you.
We're very
Thank
honored
you.
to
Yeah,
kind of be able
100%.
to listen to it and everything as well. So I mean, and as I was saying, it's just beautiful.
It
Like
is.
it was. I think the first thing I sent your publicist Anna
Mhm.
was, I think the first word I sent was just "wow" in capital letters.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm
Because
so glad you said about Celine Dion and Green Day, because that's like that's how my playlist on Spotify goes.
Right.
From that
Good.
sort of thing to that sort of thing.
let's
We're friends.
let's get into some icebreakers and
All right, let's
go
get
into
musicy.
let's get musicy with this. So
Well,
Hell yeah.
that's a word.
it is
It
now.
is a word.
Musicy.
Yeah.
That's music.
Listen, every word was made up at some point.
Exactly.
So like you can do it.
I
I love
love
that.
this guy.
Yeah.
I love you guys. This is fucking
Come on.
great.
Meant to be.
So let's go with what's a cover song that's better than the original?
Oh shit. I mean, it's like so cliche. It's my favorite song, but like Jeff Buckley's "Hallelujah," fucking just
shout.
yeah.
How many times have I mentioned that on this podcast?
Yeah, loads.
Li-
Yeah.
It's you'll hear me say it 17 more times today. So great. I'm glad we're in agreement.
Who wrote it?
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because you
And
were
if you-
shocked that it wasn't Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. If you hear the
Wow.
original, it's like I think you hear that kind of same progression, like the kind of the walk up from like 6 7 8 8 7 6 thing. But like the way Leonard does, he's like, "Well, I heard there was a secret chord." It's like, oh, this is like some weird. It feels vaguely like porny announcer, like 70s type something. I don't know how to describe it.
I totally agree. When I realised ages ago that Jeff Buckley didn't write it,
When researching for this.
no, come on.
All right, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. One.
Right?
Yeah, when I first heard Leonard Cohen's version, I was just like, what? Just give it to Jeff Buckley. Like,
Yeah.
he did it
Literally.
somehow.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
so
a few of those.
that
What's
is-
yours?
Yeah.
I would probably say the exact same on that.
Fair.
I was kind of hoping Winter was gonna kind of push himself forward and say his cover of "Use Somebody" by Kings of Leon.
No,
I was
God,
going
no,
with
no,
that. I was trying to back you though, Winter, but
Thank
we
you.
went on the vibe, so I'll pick you up on that later. We'll see. how-
Cheers. Yeah, yeah.
All right. What's one song that everyone likes that you absolutely hate or you can't get on board with it?
Oh God. What's one song? Fuck. Now I feel like I need. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What is this song?
You can't put this question in ChatGPT.
No, exactly. I know.
one.
I refuse to use ChatGPT. I get scared.
Yeah. For me, it's most chart stuff.
It's honestly it is. You know, I hate to say this. I'm gonna get shot for this, but like I have yet to get on board to like Charlie XCX's stuff. So I don't hate it, but it's like every time I hear it, I'm like, it's just not.
I
It's just
agree.
not doing it for me. Yeah.
I
No, I feel
agree.
that.
Yeah.
Mine's
And again,
not-
all respect. I'm not trying to tear down an artist, but it's just not my thing. You know.
No, that's fair.
You're allowed to have a taste in music. I think it's subjective to everyone, isn't it? Let's be honest. What was yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening. It came on telly earlier, and Galvanize. Who is that?
Chemical Brothers.
Who is
Yeah.
that?
And I
Okay.
just don't give a fuck. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. For me, it's like any kind of UK trap grime
Oh sure.
where it's just
Yeah.
look for me, right? I'm emo at heart. I
Mhm.
need emotional, thought out lyrics, thought out chord progressions, and if you're just putting the same beat on repeat, going over and over and over with just the same like, let's talk about tits, cash, and gold chains, then I'm just checking out of that song completely.
Totally.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
There are some good ones though.
Oh, you know what? I do have to give a shout actually right now. I think you guys will appreciate this. Kind of backing up for a second to like best covers ever. I was at a concert last night, like a good and proper American on the 4th of July. I was at a queer party where there was like an outdoor rock concert, and there was a band called Gas Station Boner Pills doing like metal covers of My Neck, My Back.
Oh, that's so good.
That's our
And there-
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Perfect. And there were like girls, like topless girls twerking out in front, like the entire set. Like it was wild. I'm like, do I need to incorporate this into my music, like my live show?
That's class.
Anyway.
Amazing.
That's us to a T.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Alex Melton.
Okay, I feel like that's a niche one for this podcast. mate.
Okay. All right.
Alex Melton's a YouTuber that is very kind of niche to the
But
pop
I love
punk
that.
world.
I love when people do a heavy cover of stuff. Like I love, like we said earlier, fucking love Celine Dion, right? But then I'll have like
Right.
Slipknot, and I'll have Green Day, and I'll
Totally.
have heavy shit. But like, there's a Moana cover from this metal band. You know
You're saying
Moana?
Yeah.
It's so good, and I love that. So I would have loved to have been at
Well,
that
it's like
party.
Since
It
You
was
Be Gone
sick.
by Kelly Clarkson,
Yeah,
done by
all
A
of
Day
that.
to Remember is just like
Yeah, Pop
it's
Goes Punk.
we went and saw
Wait, I'm fucking writing that down right now.
Oh, dude, this Moana cover,
all of it.
like double bass pedal and everything, like it's so good.
There's like 7 albums called Pop Goes Punk, and it's all just current. Yeah,
10 years
current.
ago.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. Current, like Mayday Parade and things like that. Doing covers of like, what's it? When I Grow Up by Pussycat Dolls is a Mayday
Yeah,
Mayday Parade
man.
one, and it's incredible.
I
And
love
they
that shit.
just they get it, and it
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
so much better. And it's Anyway,
I get that shit. I like this question.
This is
and
a lovely
I'm-
question.
I'm excited to see who this is.
Uh-oh.
So,
you go.
we ask this to everyone, and
Mhm.
it doesn't have to be based in music. It doesn't have to be someone famous. It can be a relative, a friend, a member of your
Mm.
family. But who is your biggest hero in life and why?
Oh. That's good. That's a great question. You know, I feel like it changes, like depending on what era of my life I'm in. You know what I mean? Like, I feel that answer's changed a lot. I mean, I feel like now it's the stupid answer, but it's like not stupid. It's the right answer, but it's cliche. It's like as I become more adult, it's like, oh, you know what? Holy fuck, how much my parents have done for me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. But like when I was younger, it was it's things like Philip Seymour Hoffman or Brad Pitt or like fucking Buckley or Phoebe or Hosier. But I think again now that I'm like an adult and like have actually like gone to therapy a few times, like, oh no, my parents they did good, thank you.
Yeah.
You know?
No, they did good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The energy you've come on with just shows that it's like, yeah,
Do you know what?
a good job has been done.
Most
Oh,
people,
Well, then winter's back.
yeah, I'll give them
What's
that.
up?
Most people say like their mum, don't they?
Everyone says their mum.
Not many dads get in, but
No
most
dads.
people it is mum. And then we had this one guy. I'm not going to name and shame him, but he was like, "Yeah, I think it's myself." And we're like, "What the fuck?"
I'd like to change my answer. I'd really like to change my answer right now. I didn't know that was an option, but definitely that one.
All right, so I love that. They've done well, I can tell.
Should we play a quick game?
All right.
And this is
yeah.
this is so that our audience and your audience can get a deeper understanding as to what you listen to on a day-to-day basis. So,
Mm.
do you by any chance use Spotify or Apple Music to
I use Spotify.
have you got access to it right now by any chance?
I sure do.
We're going to ask you to go into your liked playlist.
Oh, I'm scared.
We just want you to hit shuffle 3 times. And
Oh, okay.
don't play it because
Uh-huh.
copyright and everything. This goes on YouTube. But just tell us what the 3 songs are that come up, and it's a nice cross section. Some people get kind of shafted by their own Spotify, and they
Yeah,
get
I would.
Barbie Girl, and then like
Afro Man.
oh, that's a good song though, man. Because I got high.
It's a good song.
Anyway, you get the idea.
I would actually be very pleased if those popped up. To be fair.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Okay. So boom. There's playing. Here is shuffle. No, not smart shuffle. I want dumb shuffle. Okay. Boom. Okay. Hold on. Work, please. Oh, fuck yeah! I love this. I'm with you, Avril Lavigne.
Oh,
What a song, though?
big up Avril Lavigne.
Ah.
I love Avril.
That's amazing.
Is it that one? Yeah, mate,
Yeah.
unreal.
What a song?
I have actually, funny enough, I've actually like been listening to her again lately, so that's amazing. She popped up. I've been like on such like a, I don't know, like 2000s punk girly kick.
That's where it's at. I love that.
All right, let's see. So that's a perfect number one. I'm thrilled. Whatever happens next is okay. I don't know what this is.
This happens a lot too.
Yeah,
and that's fine.
it is called Neither Today Nor Tomorrow by Desperate Creature. Desperate Creature is all one word. And I just played a second on my headphones, and it was starting out with kind of like a lo-fi guitar thing. I don't know what it is. It might be like a Midwestern emo something. I don't know.
Nice. It's probably a good time to tell Winter that with every episode we do, I basically take all the songs that I mentioned throughout the whole episode and create a Spotify playlist that is released roughly at the same time. So there will be a full playlist.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, and it means that we get to, the songs that we don't know, like this one, we get to a chance to listen to it. Your audience get a chance to listen to it, and you have a whole playlist dedicated to your episode.
Awesome.
So,
well, Desperate Creature, I hope this song is good, because I remember there was like a period where I was just like liking a bunch of Midwestern emo songs, and like I've gone back and listened, and it's like the guitar is beautiful, and then it's just like some dude just like screaming and crying the whole time, you know? Not that that's not cool, but it's like that. You're welcome, whoever's listening to this. You know?
Look, Midwestern emo as a whole tends to be good as an all-round kind of basis. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, mate. You'll be fine.
All right,
I think
let's see.
trust whatever he likes. You know,
100%.
I can just tell.
Yeah.
I love that you trust me that much, and it may be a mistake. Oh, a beautiful this worked great. Jeff Buckley's Sweet Thing live at Sheena.
Nice.
There you go.
Great show.
Wow, that's actually like I'm really thrilled. I'm safe, exactly.
I'm jealous of that. Mine would be.
What was the worst one that we've had in terms of? I think there was a couple where we just didn't know any of them.
Yeah, but you're gonna get that, you know.
Sure.
It happens.
You're gonna get that, but I want to hear this middle one. I want to know what that is.
Yeah.
Me too.
After. Well, I have those on mine. I think, what is that? And then I listened to it. I was like, what was I going through when I added this to my liked songs? Like, I was having a bad day.
To be fair, most of my things I like are probably really sad, so I would have no idea ever what I was going through. It's like...
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. All right. This one, we like to an independent venue to shout out. So I think it's the same in the States from speaking to other guests in the States, but it's a bit of a dying thing in the UK, independent music venues, and they're getting knocked down and turned into flats and that many. When I was like 15, 16, that's what kids did. They went out and people were in bands, and on Friday and Saturday nights, we went to gigs, and like, it was unreal. And I drive through town, I was like, we used to play there, that's flats now. You know, we used to gig here, that's gone. So is there any independent venue that you want to give a shout out to?
Totally. There's actually a venue I was just at like 2 weeks ago. It's called Scribble in Los Angeles. It's pretty new. I think they just opened this year, so like extra shout out for them. Like please work. But I think they're like a music therapy spot or something today. It's like a very communal type thing. But I saw Attention Bird Utopia there, which is a new band by Harrison Whitford and a guy named Eli Hertz or something. He's Harrison Whitford is Phoebe Bridgers' guitarist, and nice. Eli is a producer who's I think mostly known for doing stuff with like Suki Waterhouse. But I follow Harrison on Instagram, and I was like, oh, that's like a cool chance, like go see someone who's like work like I really admire, but like kind of on the ground floor where it's like not a stadium type thing, you know? So like I went, and it was like every great indie LA musician I know, and like no one else. It was like 100 people there. It was like, there's Phoebe in the corner. I'm like, I love you. I am not going to speak to you, you know? like it was so sick. It was so intimate. It's like brilliant musicians. And the venue was so cool. So shout out Scribble.
Scribble.
Shout out.
Shout out. Right.
Lovely.
Let's set the scene of the dream gig.
Let's get started on your dream concert. So I guess segueing on from the independent venue shout out, the first thing we want you to think about is the venue that you'll be hosting your dream gig in. Now, before you think too hard about it, we have had someone's backyard. We've had a forest in Alaska.
That sounds cold.
It was cold, and there was no stage. It was weird. We've had Glastonbury Festival twice. It's completely up to you, and it can be absolutely anywhere and however you want it to be.
Totally. And this is my dream gig, or this is like my dream gig I want to go see, but like that I'm performing in, or?
So this is for you to go and see. So for this whole thing, it's on the kind of premise that you are attending as an audience member.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So then also, does this go into like this part of the main game of like my 3 artists too? Like this is the venue for that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think probably Glastonbury then. So there's your third.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think mine would be Glastonbury.
Are we talking main stage, the pyramid stage? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. But here's like the caveat or caveat. I don't know how it's pronounced. But I've only seen it written. But I want it pouring fucking rain. I want it just like drenched. Like, have you seen that video of like, we're just talking of Iris, like Johnny Resident, like playing Iris? It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, that's what I want for the entire set. Like everyone.
Whoa.
What did you say?
I've yeah. What did you say?
I said I masturbate to that video.
Oh, good. I'm sorry. One more time. I still can't hear you.
Well, I'm gonna.
Just so we can clip it. Like...
Right.
But yeah, the rain. Like a girl I know, she's backing vocalist for Rod Stewart.
Yeah, I saw them at the train station.
Like, and they've just done whatever stage that was. What a fucking experience, man!
I've been there for the last 2 years working with work. And
do you work with work?
I've worked with
work. Yeah.
And it is just, and it's such an unreal festival compared to like all the others that I've ever experienced. And we've worked at festivals as photographers.
Oh, sick!
It's unreal.
It's like a city, isn't it?
I managed to walk backstage and no one stopped me because I was wearing a high vis jacket.
You can do that. You could actually do that anywhere in life. As you have a clipboard and a high vis jacket, you literally can get in anywhere.
Exactly, and weirdly, it works whilst Guns N' Roses are on stage.
That's sick.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
There's been like loads of times since I've known you that Will's made us fake lanyards to get like, backstage and stuff.
I have a knack for being able to get us into things that we really shouldn't have any place getting into.
Good.
So I hand make these little accessible area passes, put them on lanyards, and we somehow managed to end up on stage with like some huge bands taking photos of them, and
we'll never get again.
I was gonna say, do you talk to them, or you're just the side taking photos? It's just
we try and mingle in that. Don't
so
we?
yeah, like do you know Faithless is Faithless a big DJ act? No, okay, that's probably not a good one to go with then.
But
who are
we,
Clean
we,
Bandit?
we push
Loads.
our luck as far as you can push it.
Of course.
Like, laminating our own lanyards, the things around the neck, and we are in, and no one bats an eyelid. The security, no one.
Do you remember that festival
so
where
good.
we couldn't find our tickets? We actually had tickets to work the festival, but we couldn't find them on our phone. So he just goes, I can see you're wearing an accessible areas pass. I'll just let you in. Has nothing to do with the festival. I made
It's fucking awesome.
it's just our company, and it's got my picture on the front.
Yeah, love that. Anyway, we digress.
So, yeah.
Right, you've set the scene. You're playing at Glastonbury, which is awesome, in the rain.
In the rain, just fucking pouring.
Fucking pouring, which it probably would be in the UK. Who are you going with? And I always bang on about this, but I've gone to every gig I go to, like the majority of gigs, I have this group of friends that I went to school with, and it's like just being with them is part of the experience. You know what I mean? We have the best time. Sometimes I can't even remember what the gig was like, but we've had the best fucking time, and the train journey there,
That's
the
because of
pub,
the drugs.
the bar. Yeah, maybe, but you know what I mean? They are so important to my gig experience. So who are you going with?
I think I'm bringing, like, I've got some great friends from like projects I've done, from like, like shows or movies I've been in or things, or like friends from like my acting class. It's just like, I feel like that's where like you, at least as an actor, that's where you make the people like the closest friends, because it's like you, kind of like I said, like when you're on a film set or something, it's like this magical, intense experience that like, it's like going to war. There's nothing like it. And it's like you were brothers in war together. You know what I mean? There's just like this thing that it's like, and then to go see Glastonbury in the rain. Sorry, Glastonbury, Barry. I don't know. I'm an American.
Good.
Forgive me. Great, perfect. Yeah. You can edit out like whichever one sounded. So I think it's gonna be like a group of those people, like my diehards from the projects I've done, and
Nice. Love that.
Nice. And when you're there, people tend to have like an idea of what they're doing first. Are you going to buy drinks? Do you buy merchandise?
I think we're all gonna get a drink first, for sure.
Nice.
For sure. Yeah, I think yeah, we're gonna, because I don't want to find a spot and then leave to go to drink. It's like, no, I want to show up and I'm planted and I'm happy. I got my Moscow Mule. It's now filled with rainwater, like, and I'm thrilled.
Nice watered down Moscow Mule.
Exactly.
Love that. We hear merch is pretty big in the States, though, bigger than it is here.
We hear this a lot.
But I can never afford merch.
I was
That's
telling a
sad.
story to a couple of our past guests that the band Wheatus came over recently, and I saw them with Bowling for Soup, and they were charging £75. So what, close to $85 for a hoodie?
Fuck that, man.
And it's just like,
Nah.
I love you guys, but you're not big enough to be
We'll
charging
make our
that.
own.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. There's a guy outside selling it for a tenner. Like,
Yeah, literally. No, you actually can make your own. I think it's just like because whenever I get a band like hoodie or T-shirt, it's like it's always just falling apart so quickly. Whenever they use a print, which, like, to be fair, kind of cool, kind of the look. But it's like, if I'm going to spend this much money, I want it to, like,
last.
maybe last. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so. They are bullshit, aren't they?
Yeah.
They take the piss.
Right, this is a good one for me. A good one for me.
It's
This
a
is a
good
big
one
one
for
for
you.
me. I like this question. But where are you standing? Like, do you want to be right at the front? Are you? I don't. You wanna
I
be-
don't want to be right at the front because, like, I don't want to be looking up people's nose. I've experienced, like, when I'm, like, seeing, like, live theater too, it's the same thing. It's like I want to be just a little, like, I pretty much want to be center and, like, a little further back to where you're kind of, like, just above eye level. That way you're, like, kind of looking at, you're seeing the full setup. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting the backdrop and you're getting the performance of every individual person, but you're close enough that, like, it still feels like you're intimately part of it, as opposed to, like, I think that's them, you know?
Yeah, that's the perfect spot, I think.
We tend to say that by the sound booth, the sound
Yeah,
booth
totally.
is always a perfect place because you always have a little bit of room. There's you can lean on the side of the railing a little bit.
Yeah.
There's always,
Yeah.
and it's always a good view because they've got to see it.
And they've also, like, that's probably where the sound is best because that's what they're mixing it to. So, like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
hate-
that's spot on.
I also hate being, like, too close. I am, like, a bitchy person when it comes to, like, protecting my ears. Not, like, bitchy, but it's just, like, I always get scared, like, being too close to, like, the massive speakers. And it's like, I'm like, because people in my family are deaf, and I'm like, I do not want to go there,
Nah.
you know? So it's like, I want to be able to enjoy it and feel like I'm it's like shaking me, you know, but I don't, but like, I want to be able to hear the next day.
Yeah, you gotta look after you know, when you go to a gig and you come home and you're just like ringing.
You got that
Yeah.
running
Especially
through your
heavier
head.
bands. Let's play a game.
Okay, yeah, let's play a
Oh.
game.
Yeah, I know I just sprung
So,
this upon you.
I know
but
that was
I know.
Are we thinking play, repeat, delete? Is that
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
okay?
Yes.
Let
Is
me
this like
explain.
fuck, marry, kill?
It is exactly that. So
Sick.
we call it play, repeat, delete because we're going to give you 3 bands or acts.
Okay.
And the idea is that you pick one that you can play once, one that you can repeat forever, and one that you erase from existence, never to be heard again. We are not
Sick.
going to make this easy for you because
No.
I have picked bands from your website.
You motherfucker.
No.
No.
Josh, would you like to run through the list?
We'll do one each.
Okay, yeah, you go first.
So
Shit.
play, repeat, delete.
I gotta go, guys. Sorry, the internet's cutting out.
So I call it fuck, marry, kill, but you call it something that a child would probably call it.
Snog, marry, avoid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that a TV
cute.
show?
That is cute. I feel silly now.
Go on, give the first
All right.
act.
So Jeff Buckley
Okay.
Damien Rice.
Mm.
and Matt Corby.
And you have to
Fuck no.
don't
Play
fuck.
one.
And you have to,
Sorry.
dude.
Play-
I'm straight and I'd fuck all of them. Like, I love them. Like,
That's fair.
take me. I'm getting canceled. It's my first podcast. I'm gonna get canceled. It's great. my PR person's in the corner, just like going, "Okay, we're gonna do some training
Anna,
after this." Like,
Okay.
That was
yeah.
crossed out.
Exactly. Oh God. Okay, so play, repeat, delete. I think. Okay, it's gonna be play Damien Rice, repeat Jeff Buckley, and I'm so sorry, Matt Corby. Have fun
But
in
you're out
Australia.
here.
It has to be, I think.
I would probably
thought
say
that's
the
what you'd
exact
say.
same. Yeah. I think that's the right choice, and there is actually a right choice for that one apparently. So
we're all in agreement. Very good.
Nice.
All right.
Couple more questions before the first act. We used to call it support acts, but we're going to go with first act, second act, and headline act because
Okay, cool.
people get really upset when you call a legend a support act.
Valid.
Right. What I want to know
Mhm.
is what was your first concert? And I'm going to say like of a well-known, not like someone down the pub, like a cover band. Like
Yeah.
someone that was doing life as a musician.
Probably. I think it was. I don't know if you guys will know who this is. Aaron Neville, with my mom. No, he sings with kind of like. He was kind of like in that Linda Ronstadt type era or something. It's like kind of 80s, 2000s, like I don't know, like romantic pop. He's like he sings with almost like a yodel. He's like, I don't know much. I don't know how I love you. Like it's like this weird little like
I
thing,
love that.
you know. But
Can you name a song so we can add it to the playlist?
What's that one called? Let me see. I mean, it's literally that song. I don't know much.
I
And
know
it's
one
you
of
know,
the
and it's
I
actually
think I know
quite
this song.
pretty.
Was it
I know.
on like one of those dad rock albums back in the day?
It might be. So, but this was literally Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt. Don't know much. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's going on the playlist.
I want to hear it.
perfect.
We'll
So my mom loved him, so that was being played all the time. So like we went and saw that at like some casino concert, and I was like 6 at a casino. I'm like, am I allowed to be here?
No.
All right,
No.
This is thought-provoking, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So if you could work with anyone in the world, dead or alive, on a film and a song together, but you can only pick one person to work with, who would it be?
When you say a film and a song together, do you mean like I pick one for each, or one person for
one person, but they have to help you with both the film and the song separately?
Oh, well, that changes things. I feel like there's so few people who do both at a really high level. You know, like I think of like 3. You are you pointing yourself? Yeah. Right, it's done. Yeah. Okay, but one for both.
Would I'm kind of interested to see what you pick from.
Man.
I'm going to give you 2 people, one for film and one for song.
Okay, great. I think for film, I would say Philip Seymour Hoffman, because I just want to watch that. I would want to watch that motherfucker in real time. You know what I mean? Like I want to see I want to just like suck every bit of knowledge that I possibly can of his genius. You know what I mean? And just be in awe, as well as like hopefully make something really cool. You know what I mean? But like,
was he a method actor?
I don't know that he like identifies with the method, you know, where it's like you can only refer to my character name, that type of thing. But I think he is certainly someone who is like very invested in it. Like I've heard stories where like they'd be like, okay, we're gonna go from this part of the scene, or like we'll go from like right when you reach the windowsill. He's like, no, I need to do the entire scene to get up to that. And it's like, you know, like right. And the more that I'm doing it, the more I realize, you know what, like that is actually like not necessarily efficient, but as far as like getting a great performance goes, yeah, that is like you do want that lead up. It is amazing how much that type of thing helps. But so that's all it to say. It's like now that I'm working more and I'm seeing more great actors have a process like that, I'm like, God, I want to see yours, you know, on top of just be in something with you and be in awe of you and have a scene with you. You know what I mean? That would be so fucking cool. Musically, I feel like there's like answers who are like male singers, but I feel like I wouldn't want to do something with them. It's like more people that inspire me, whereas I feel like a more complimentary thing would be a female singer, and I feel like for me, for that would be like Phoebe, you know, which like I'm probably not allowed to say. Like I've already been like, I love you, and you're so cool. So now like we'll never do anything together. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, but like,
or this podcast could be the making of that kind of connection.
Or could be the making of that kind of.
I mean,
you know?
wishful thinking. You know, you gotta
like when I heard her voice for the first time, like I'd already written some of the songs that were on this EP, and like I don't want to say too much because now like this is like too wishful thinking, but like when I heard her voice the first time, like that is the voice in my head that I hear is like the female voice over some of these things. It was like this is the voice that is like in the ether that I've been like waiting for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good answers.
Love that.
Good answers. All right, let's dive back into the gig, I think.
Right.
Am I too far away? Hello. Right.
Nice.
That was weird. I don't know why that.
No, not at all.
We're going to dive back into the gig. I want to know who the first act is. Are we saying that?
First act, and why you're picking them.
Yeah, okay. It's Jeff Buckley. We're bringing him back.
Nice.
Bringing him back. Because I want to fucking see him live. I feel like he's also the perfect person to open the show, because I don't like, the music I love is so sad and heady and thoughtful, and it's like I don't want to end the show that way, but I think that's a perfect way to warm it up, and then we can build energy as we go.
Also in the rain.
Yeah, in the rain, exactly.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. And each... No, sorry, go on.
Oh, to say, and I will have I know there's like, you get one special guest, and each singer has like, each act has a special guest, so I wanted to bring Phoebe up. I feel like them two together would be amazing. Great. Anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Love
cool.
that. And what would their encore song be for their set?
Would Phoebe be doing the encore song with?
Yes, absolutely. I
Nice.
think Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Okay, amazing.
I need to see this.
This is incredible.
Right? Isn't this so fucking awesome? Like in the rain, like just rocking the fuck out. Yeah, like.
I thought you were just gonna hit me with Hallelujah then. And I was just
No,
like,
no. They did that for like the first encore. There was a second encore. We were so excited.
they've gone off and come back out.
Right? Yeah.
The crowd's gone wild. The rain's a little bit heavier.
Exactly. Lightning.
I love
crazy.
that. That's awesome. Do you know what? The best episodes are when you're like, fuck, I want to actually see this.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay,
I'm feeling
great.
it now. All right.
Nice. Okay,
What have you got for him?
A few more questions before we get into your second act. So, if your life was a movie, what song would play the closing credits? There's a few questions in amongst this, so I'm going to give it all to you, and then you can think about all of it. So, what song would be your closing credits? Who would play you? And it can't be you.
Damn. But I'm so good. I'm so good at acting. Please.
Good at being me.
Right.
And then finally, there's a scene where you're robbing a bank. What music is playing for that as well?
Oh, that's fucking sick. Okay. Whoa. Shit. Okay. I feel like the ending song either has to be like True Love Waits by Radiohead, or like I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys. Like, there's no in between. Like, it's something ridiculous or like the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. Like,
love it.
Like, one of my best albums is Backstreet Boys' Greatest Hits.
It's actually incredible. Thank you.
Tunes
I'm glad
everywhere.
we're in agreement. So yeah, my first CDs were American Idiot and Backstreet Boys. Like that out. Yeah. And I feel like that, and Celine Dion. I feel like you put those three things together, and that's like, okay, there I am. That tells you all about me. Yeah. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Okay, so who would play me? Okay, there's so many actors who look like me who are great now. Anytime I'm on like Deadline and I see like another one appear who I haven't heard of, I'm like, well, another white boy gets their wings, you know? It's like,
love that.
Who would play?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who would play me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, you know what? I was like picturing like someone who looks like me, but now I'm like, if it could be anyone, then shit.
Yeah.
It could be anyone. It could be anyone.
That changes things dramatically.
Surgery just to play you.
Part of me wants to see what Florence Pugh would do as me, but let me see. I kind of feel like I think I want to see Barry Coogan. I don't even think he's right, but I just want to see it.
Yeah. I love that though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the best answers.
And then there's a scene where
It's
you're
not
robbing
right
a bank.
at all.
Just when I'm robbing a bank. Man. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, if I'm having this reaction, I gotta do it. What's it's that classic something. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, yeah.
Like I want that,
Dude.
and I want it like slow mo as I walk in, like pull out 2 guns, just like
No,
fucking all
I can
sexy,
see
like
it.
you know, like.
Oh, that's amazing. Is that Marvin Gaye? It feels like a Marvin Gaye
I think
song.
it's. Yeah, I think
I
that's
can't go that high. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, that's great. I think
Yeah, I love
those are
that.
perfect choices. I can't wait for the movie.
Great, me either, man. I think we've got a great pitch here.
Yeah. You must know some people, right? We can.
A couple, yeah.
Send on this.
I'm literally writing a TV show at the moment.
I heard,
I
yeah.
know, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry, that's random.
I
Crack
do act sometimes, and I do it cheaply.
Good, because our
I'll,
budget.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you have like $25 to work with from your lullabies.
25.
That's probably
It's
being
fine.
generous at this point. We've probably spent a little bit of that by now, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give you a call. Don't
All
worry.
right, this question's deep, all right?
Great.
Let me try and get my head around it. Right, do you think musicians and actors approach creativity in the same way, or are they fundamentally different?
That's a phenomenal question. I have not been asked that or thought of that before in that way. Do they approach creativity differently? Actually, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, they do. Most definitely. Because being an actor, I think, broadly speaking, is more like being a session player on someone else's song.
Okay.
Nice.
Whereas being a musician, you are the writer. You know, it is you
Yeah.
are like you're the writer and the producer and the main actor. Whereas
Yeah.
unless you wrote the script and are directing and producing it, like you are always at the whims of someone else's vision and usually several people's. And you can be a very strong collaborator in that. You can have a very powerful voice in that, like especially the higher up you go the ladder, you know, you can kind of dictate what's going to happen. But ultimately, you are still telling someone else's story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great answer. I
Love
thought it'd
that.
be really tricky to like get an answer for that, but I think I can see that.
Yep.
That's spot on.
Yeah.
That is spot
Incredible.
on. Yeah.
Sick.
I'm not going to think about that for a minute, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna need some time.
I'd struggle to answer that if that was me. Luckily, I'm not going to be in that situation.
Well,
Stick to
like-
my nursery
well,
rhyme.
actually,
Made answer now.
Yeah.
I hear he's writing a TV show, so you just might be.
Here we go.
Hannah does want to for the pilot
good.
hire friends and family for like the
To be
extras.
the fucking pizza guy.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Let's talk second act of the evening.
Okay. I think, and once again, they're gonna have a guest artist appear. This is gonna be Green Day with Hosier.
Nice.
Okay, that's a
fucking brilliant.
that's a collab that I would actually love to see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I would love to see what. So obviously, with that, I want to know what song they're going to be performing, just because I'm very intrigued as to how this is going to go.
I also want to know why he's chosen them.
Why and what encore?
Perfect. Well, first off, encore song, "Welcome to the Black Parade."
We're going Mike M
yeah,
for.
Yeah.
Love that. Cool.
And why them together? I feel like, I mean, also, is it Hosier or Hosier? I'm one of his biggest fans, and here I am asking questions. I feel like he says Hosier, but we all say Hosier is the audience.
So last week, we both, to be completely fair to you, struggled with
Fuck.
Bon Iver.
Mm.
Bon
Bon
Iver.
Money there, yeah.
Bon Iver.
Bon Iver.
My mind was blown. Yeah. But okay. And we got the encore song. Love that.
Yeah. So the why. I feel like they are both. So I start to say that Hosier is, I think, he's like so thoughtful and like soulful and the strange fey demigod of lust and song. But he's also such a, I think, rebellious spirit. Like when you see him live, it's like he's talking about like protest all the time. You know, so it's like I think that like that spirit of protest like lives in him in the same way that does in Green Day. So it's like, okay, I think that punk thing is still there. But also I think they just like rock the fuck out in a way that I'd love to see. You know, like
I love that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Have you seen this clip that's surfaced on the internet of Billy Joe bringing up a crowd member to play
Yeah.
Good
saw it recently.
Riddance, and he doesn't
No.
know it, so he starts playing Oasis.
I haven't seen that.
Oh no.
He starts playing Wonderwall.
What? As a joke?
So he's playing it as Billy Joe's trying to sing, and it's so slow that Billy Joe's like having to kind of labour himself to sing it. And then the guy with the guitar turns around and is like, "What's the next chord?" And so he's like, "B minor." And then he's just like, "What do you've come up onto the stage saying you can play it?" And then he just starts playing Wonderwall. And it takes Billy Joe a minute to kind of recognise what he's playing. He's like,
he
"Oh
sing it?
fuck no!" And they escort him off stage.
Good. They should kick him out. The little
They should have. That's
Imagine playing Wonderwall at a Green Day gig.
slap in the face. Although,
They played last night,
Wait.
didn't they? It is
Wait.
similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yeah, but they were playing Good Riddance, Tummy Life. So
Well, that's fucked up then.
I mean,
That's fucked up
you
then.
don't fuck with that song.
I'm
I-
more depressed now you've told me that story.
yeah, agreed.
I apologise to both of you.
I'm gonna do that
Thank you.
samurai shit.
Yeah.
Surely it should be me that does it. Like I'm the one that's kind of.
Just do it
I've
to me.
wronged you guys. I'm just gonna-
We can deal with that.
Okay, cool, fine.
We accept. Right, let's play another game because I'm all excited and
Okay, you love this game. I love this game too. I came up with it, but I'm gonna let you crack on with this one.
all right. So I'm gonna paint the picture for you, right?
Okay.
So you've done something really fucked up. You're in jail.
You're gonna say what the name of the?
In a minute.
Okay, sorry, I was just checking.
Fuck.
Right,
Right.
I'll
so
shut up.
You're in prison, right? Or in jail, or in the pen, whatever we call it.
I would say it's probably the name of.
You're on death row, right?
You're on death row.
And the game is Death Row Set List.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. You fucked up big time, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And you can pick 3 songs. So you're waiting to go in the chair or to have the injection, whatever it might be. So you can
dependent on state, I guess.
pick- I think so, yeah. Don't they like... No, I'm
Do
not
they
going to say
still
that.
do?
The shrink your balls thing.
I'm sorry.
castrate-
What? One more time.
You're talking about chemical castration. No, that's nothing to do with death row.
I was gonna say, is that that's how they kill you? Like, or is that like just an act of punishment
Just-
beforehand, or what's happening?
Your balls.
Did I make it up?
No, it's a thing. It's not something that they do on death row.
Where do they do it?
They're talking about doing it to
We're
paedophiles
gonna
in
kill
Europe.
you, but
Ah.
why?
Understood.
That's
All
yeah,
right,
Okay.
put a
Cool.
dampener on it.
So
Way to
what-
go, I say, way
what-
to go down that tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because there's been on
Fuck.
death row, but if they're like, we're going to shrink your balls first, that's double harsh.
Can you imagine shrinking someone's balls and then be like, "We're still gonna kill you"?
Yeah. And
That
mine
point, it's
doesn't
like-
have any more shrinking, you know what I mean? I've
You've
enough
got
to
that
lose. Anyway, Winter, I'm so sorry.
That's
You're
okay.
on. You're on death row. Your balls are fine.
My balls are fine. Most
Yeah.
important.
You are on death row. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
As long as the boys are okay, we're good.
yeah, they're sound. You can pick one song for nostalgia,
Mhm.
one song to rage out to, and then one song to go out peacefully to as they kill you.
Your final encore, your
Yeah.
life encore.
I really strung that out, didn't I? I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
I laid you up so massively to just like go ahead
Ready
and
for
just
that
make that
alley-oop.
beautiful. And you're
And
like,
he's like, and he's like, what
Do
if
it
they
in
melted
pen.
your balls?
Oh shit! All right, next time I listen to you, right?
God.
So 3 songs, one for nostalgia, one to
Right.
rage out to, and one to go out peacefully to. The encore of your life.
See, the cheater in me wants to game the system here and be like, I want like those YouTube videos where it's like 10 hours of a song playing, but instead it's like 24
Yeah.
years. And so it's like,
Only musicians. I've noticed this. It's only musicians
Slam
that give
dunk.
that answer. We went to a music festival, a pop
Mm.
punk music festival, emo music festival, and we were interviewing bands on site. And there was so many answers where it's like, I want 17 hours of static.
right, yeah.
Just draw out. I
Right.
get more time then.
Yeah, I love that.
But it's a great answer.
Smart.
Yeah, I think mine would be like 24 years of the epic sax guy, if you know who that is.
Yeah.
From like Eurovision. Like it's just like him hip thrusting and like playing one riff for 24 years and me just like staring at the guards like, yeah, you fucking like that, don't you? And my balls aren't castrated, so fuck you.
Which one is that for, though? Is that nostalgia, rage out, or going out peacefully to? I guess
See,
it's
that's my cheating answer. It's like we won't even get to the other songs because I will have died of natural causes by then.
Fair enough.
So nostalgia. Okay, nostalgia. Fuck it. Green Day, Time of Your Life.
Great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good shout.
Okay, next was Rage Out, and then Peacefully was after that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rage Out. I think we're gonna go with some Linkin Park. And we're gonna do maybe like Bleed It Out.
Great song.
Yeah.
Great song. We're
Bleed
talking.
It Out. Yeah.
Talking my language
Perfect
there
rage
massively.
song.
Yeah.
Great. And then to go out peacefully too, I think the original Pokemon theme song.
The very best. Copyright.
Great shout.
Amazing. I love that. That's so
Hyped me up as a kid.
Imagine, like you're like in the viewing gallery.
I used to be like, fucking.
They're laying on a chair. Suddenly, Pokemon comes on.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
And
hype.
it's such a good tune. Even the
It's
team.
incredible.
Yeah, it really is.
I've started getting the kids
It used to
into it.
pump me as a kid. I think from now on we will say, what song would you be chemically
Castrated too.
Well, give them the option. You either die or
Right.
Either way, you have to have a song, and it.
You can pick, but it's only one song if you get castrated. So what song
Yeah.
would you get castrated to versus the more elaborate?
Love that. It's got me falsetto, isn't it?
100%. Bee Gees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Staying
shout.
alive, yeah.
Right. I feel like I fucked up there.
That's all
So,
right. Let's round this off.
All right.
Let's talk about your headline act.
Okay, great. I think, like I said, we're building an energy. I think it's gonna be the aforementioned Linkin Park, and I think they're gonna bring out the Chili Peppers.
Oh.
Can I ask
Mm-hmm.
with Chester?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I think the girl who's in there now is incredible. To be fair,
She is,
yeah,
yeah.
she's
I like it.
Sick.
she's sick.
Maybe
Yeah,
bring
but-
her out as well. I'll let you have
I think
two.
I think too. Yeah, I think she can.
Yeah,
she's
sorry.
absolutely
Just to say, you don't need her. Let's have it right.
sick.
You don't need her, but it's nice to
I
give
wanna
her
support her.
flowers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I get
Exactly.
that. I get that.
But
I
then
agree.
also Red Hot Chili Peppers as well.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this gig a
Same.
lot.
Me
Yeah.
too.
In the rain.
In the rain.
Why have you chosen Linkin Park and
Chili Peppers.
You know, I think Linkin Park was probably like my favorite band for a long time in like middle school around then, and it's like Chester's gone. I never got to see him live. It's that thing where it's like now that it raises the status of your art, unfortunately, and the coolest thing you can do as an artist is not be there. So it's like that, and then Chili Peppers because I just want to see the fucking Chili Peppers, man. Like I feel like that's the show. That's the way to end a show is just like Flea and them just going nuts,
Yeah.
I do. Am I gonna say this? I do have a special idea too to end my concert. It's very serious, so bear with me here. I want a big mosh pit in the middle of like 500 like skinny indie people, just nerds. And in the center of it is Joe Rogan. And it turns into a game show where he has to like fight these 500 skinny indie people like to the death.
Is this like the
Mate.
one gorilla versus 100 men?
That's
kind of thing,
exactly
but
what it
Joe
is. And so
Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
So, and meanwhile, all the acts that I have mentioned before are all on stage, just like rocking the fuck out together.
Yes.
Unfortunately, inevitably, Joe Rogan is like a trained killer or something, so he will annihilate our people. But this brings out the final boss. In the rain, in the distance, we hear, what is that? You turn, it's Prince in a helicopter, which he is controlling by tapping with one hand on guitar and playing a MIDI keyboard in the other. And inside, all you hear is the most incredible concert of your life, But outside, you hear like, he's like launching missiles at fucking Joe Rogan. who's just like running around like a fucking monkey and like throwing like needles full of TRT and like growth hormone and raw steak at fucking Prince to bring him down. Eventually, he succeeds. The helicopter crashes. Joe Rogan fucking monkeys his way over there. He lifts the cockpit up and he like tries to grab Prince by the throat. And it goes like straight through his neck and just like reaches the back. And Prince just goes, Joe Rogan, you can't hurt me. I'm the spirit of integrity. And I will haunt you forever. And Joe Rogan has to live with those words as like Prince evaporates. So does the entire concert. We all appear at like Woodstock. We're partying. It's like everyone's on drugs. There's no STDs. Everyone's making out. It's great. And like Joe Rogan just wakes up in his mom's basement. Like, what have I fucking done with my life?
Oh
That's
my!
it. That's the end of my concert. Thank everybody. It's
Fucking
been
amazing.
fun.
That was so
There
good.
it is. Oh my god.
Love that.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan Show.
And the monkey thing with Joe Rogan, like, I can kind of see that.
I mean,
I felt like you became him.
you embodied.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Rogan
think that was the
is
spirit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good effort. I love
What a
that.
gig, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mate, these are the best ones when you can see it and you like actually want to go.
And when
You
it's
know, you're like,
wild as
"Oh."
well.
Yeah.
Look, you know, we've had some awesome gigs that have been quite straightforward and to the T, but when it's a little bit out there and a little bit crazy, it kind of embodies what we're trying to do with the podcast, where we want
Fucking
people
right.
to come in and be imaginative and come up with like these crazy collaborations and just mad stuff happening. Like, I think one of the most interesting we had, like we mentioned it earlier, one of the most interesting episodes we had was SpongeBob and his friends doing a ritual in the woods in Alaska. to Tiny
You know,
Tim.
I'm sorry. I heard concert in Alaska. I was not informed there would be a ritual with SpongeBob.
It was kind of dark.
It's not only
man.
that, he had, do you know Tiny Tim, like,
Of course. Yeah.
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 So he was stood in the middle, and SpongeBob and friends were just circling around him apparently, and the
like
guy was
dancing or something, or like
just like
walking
just
scary.
dancing around him, doing a bit of a kind of ritual thing around him. And you know what? It was fucking nuts, but I got on board.
Like we just watched the whole thing. Like
The
I was
thumbnail I
scared.
created for it is. Have you seen it on
No.
YouTube? You need to go and have a
That's
look.
bad.
It's
Isn't
you probably should look at what I post. While we're on the podcast. But it is SpongeBob and his friends doing a dance around Tiny Tim,
good.
whilst Joshua is up on a mound. He wants to be up on a mound of snow, watching from the distance,
Bizarre.
from afar.
with the northern lights above. Winter, you've completed your gig, and I think that means that you are officially inducted as an honorary member of the Encore Club. Thank you so much. We're not going to let you go yet. We've got a few more quick.
Sick. Oh wow, great. Thank you
We're
guys.
gonna
Thank you.
we're gonna close this off on some would you rather's.
Right, let's go
Oh,
quick
cool.
fire.
Quick fire would you rather's. If you
Alright.
can handle that, yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Would you rather go to a concert with no drinks or to a concert with no toilets?
Oh god, no drinks for sure, man.
Gotta be, isn't it?
Okay. What about lose the ability to hear music or lose the ability to sing or hum music?
I'd seppuku myself. I'd do it for real.
Yeah.
I would lose the ability to hum music. Yeah, because I can't. If I can't fucking hear
Got
myself, then I can't like hear myself sing either. You know, shit. Sorry, there's like a very specific, logical answer. Boring.
I like it. It's the right
Hopefully
one.
you're never in that situation. But would
Yeah.
you rather be late and miss the first 3 songs or leave early and miss the encore?
Oh, late for sure. Oh fuck yeah, yeah. No, I feel like everyone like the set builds. You know, I'm there for that.
Until you get to 35.
And then he's like, "Well, we need to leave. It's the best song hasn't happened. We're going."
Right.
Right. And finally, Winter, your final would you rather? Would you rather be a one-hit wonder who is filthy rich, or a legendary artist who is constantly broke?
Oh, I'm already on track for the second, man.
There it is. Thank you so much, Winter. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been,
Well-
I think, one of my favorite episodes. This.
Yeah, same here.
Easily.
Like, I know you are going to smash it.
Yeah, we're
Right.
looking forward to seeing everything that you've got coming up. Speaking of which,
Mhm.
now's your chance to let everyone know what you have got coming up. So please go ahead. The floor is yours. I want to hear what we can see of you in the future, both musically and on screen.
Sick. Thank you guys so fucking much. Let's see. My EP, my debut EP, is like coming out to the rest of this year, basically. So kind of like one song a month through November. So just like check in every month, and you'll have something new in your inbox there, or Spotify or whatever. I'm very excited about it. You guys think it's beautiful. I think it's quite nice as well. And hopefully you do too. I'm in a show called Murdoch Murders on Hulu. I am playing a real person. I've got a small but very challenging, very cool role in that. It's going to be an incredible show. It's about this really like horrifying like true crime case, and it's got some brilliant actors in it. Great writing. I mean, it's going to be huge. And then I'm also, don't know when it's coming out, and I also can't say much more than these words, but I am filming a movie right now in Atlanta that is definitely the biggest thing I have done. I got a fairly big role in that, and there's some really cool people attached. So probably next year there's something really exciting happening.
Woo!
That's
That's what I love to hear.
Yes, I love that.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. And yeah,
Winter, we fucking love you, man.
I love you guys. My God, this has been awesome.
Yeah, no, you've been
cool.
one of my favorite guests easily. And like I said, I think you're gonna smash it. Like we're gonna be seeing you a lot, and I'm excited.
Thank you.
You have to make sure you stay in touch as well over Insta and everything, and we'll catch up, and we'll probably in the future invite you back on, because everyone's music tends to change, you know, their preferences, and we'd love to catch up with you again and see what your next dream gig is like later on down the line.
Perfect. I can't wait. Thank you. I hope my balls are still intact at that point, and yours as well. Great.
Thank you so much for coming. To everyone watching, go and check out Winter's stuff on Spotify or wherever you get your music. Go and check him out in the Murdoch Murders on HBO.
Murdoch Murders.
And we've also got a movie coming out next year. So amazing. Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you. This has been fucking awesome. Best podcast ever. Best podcast to start on. Bless you. Woo!